Peace and love, everybody. Wanted to come on this evening, spend a little time with you guys. Peace and love, everyone. Hope that you all are having a wonderful week. That you all are spending time with family during this time of the year. Let's see. As you come into the broadcast, definitely share this out. I don't say that often enough. Hoping that you all are sharing out my video, sharing it to those to what you believe is going to be beneficial. It's Friday, it's late. Peace and love, peace and love. Hello. Hello, hello. I just wanted to come and spend some time with y'all. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I realized, hold my chair up. I realized that I mentioned a few books on one of my videos that I did. I can't remember which one, but I said that I was going to give you all an insight into what I'm studying, sort of kind of behind the scenes, give you all a preview into my book list. So I pulled some of my books out. I just want to hop on and have a conversation with you all. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Which email? Which email? You talking about last night? The email that went out yesterday? Okay, good. Okay. So you all can hear me. Are you talking about the email that went out yesterday? That's my thing is shaking. I've been trying to find a decent laptop stand for like forever. And every time I think that I have a new one, a good one, it's like, it's not. So were you, okay, so did you make it to the call last night? I'm assuming that you weren't on the call because the email that went out yesterday was regarding the Thursday night call. And so that email was for those individuals that are enrolled in the Secure Your Interest 3-part intensive series. Which one? Did I pull that one out? Let me see if I pulled it out. Are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about this one. Is this the one you're talking about? This book? Yeah, it's like this is thick like an encyclopedia, right? So depending on what you're working on, is only going to be applicable to what you're actually working on. All right, so you have to know how to use the table of contents and how to look up the definitions of what it is that you're doing. Just got to know how to be good at searching out your topic depending on what you're trying to do. This is not just like a book that you just pick up and read. This is something that you refer to based on what it is that you're working on. So what are you working on? Or what are you trying to do? I guess that's a better question. Okay, so you were on the call and you're in the private Facebook group, Gohan. You're in the private Facebook group? Because the email that went out yesterday was to just notify people that the call was to take place. Okay. I'm trying to respond to my bank. regarding accessing my credits. Yeah, you definitely have to know what you're doing. I don't know what you mean by respond to your bank. Okay, so you're not in the group, but you are in the secure your interest course. Okay, okay. Yeah. So in terms of how to respond to your bank, in the secure your interest course, there's a packet that I have in there that you can use to send out to your bank. Peace and love, everybody. Gohan, J. Marie, hello, hello. Loyalty, 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 loyalty. Hey, Loyalty Family CEO, thank you for joining. Richard, no, you should have gotten the email. Check your spam folder. Check your spam folder. Probably what I'm going to end up having to do is put like a little section in the courses to let you all know which email address to add into your contacts. Because sometimes Outlook be sending my stuff to spam. It sends my stuff to spam. So basically what I do is I go in and I download all of those individuals that are in the course, and the email distribution is based on the group that I created for that particular course. So now if you got in on the 28th, you should have gotten the email. If you haven't received it, my apologies. I will make sure that you receive it for next Thursday. I wouldn't say all that, Tambra. You know, people used to call me that when I was younger. They put the B in there. They put the extra A in my name when I was in school. I was everybody but my name, my actual name. I was everybody but my actual name. Yep. I was everybody but. If you're wondering what I'm drinking, this is sweet tea and lemonade. I save a lot of our, like when we get glass jars, me and my husband, we very rarely will throw away a glass jar because they're reusable. So yeah, this is, and it's actually, it tastes kind of funny, but it's sweet tea lemonade. You can actually see pulp. I don't like my lemonade with pulp, but you can actually see a lot of pulp in there. So it's not dill juice. It's not dill juice. That would trip me out. That would probably disgust me if I was actually drinking dill juice. I know. That's what I'm saying. And it keeps you from having to buy glasses. It really does. Keeps you from having to buy glasses. There's a lot of very educated people out here teaching different things, all in their different area of expertise. Like I was saying the other day, I commend individuals because it really does take it takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of energy, to get out here and really expose yourself. Sometimes it can be a little bit scary and intimidating. So just, when you go on other people's live streams and when you go into the comment sections of their videos, just please be nice. Be nice to those people because you don't know what they're dealing with behind the scenes. Just be nice. Be nice. Even if you have a difference of opinion, still be nice. Agree to disagree. But it takes a lot to really get out here and start teaching. A lot of individuals just want to share the information. Yeah, I actually, Mike So Focused, I actually had 2 spam accounts that I just deleted. I had to block them from my YouTube channel today because even the video that I did the other day, it was people in the comment section from a WhatsApp. So let me just say this. Anytime that you see anybody in the comment section of any of my videos sending you to WhatsApp is definitely a scam, because I don't do business on WhatsApp at all. Any courses or anything that I'm teaching or any courses that I have to offer, I will make the announcement directly. You'll hear it directly from me out of my lips. You'll see it posted on the YouTube channel. You'll see it posted on everywhere for the most part. So yeah, you just have to ignore them, actually report them, ignore them and report them. And that'll just help us maintain the integrity of the channel, because they out here. They're definitely out here. I was just listening to a message from Terry. I don't know if you all follow Terry Ijeoma. She's she's wonderful. So she teaches trading, and I'm in one of her groups. And somebody hacked into her YouTube account, like legit hacked into her YouTube account, and they were streaming some crazy stuff on her YouTube channel. And so because of that, YouTube shut her channel all the way down. They shut it down. And so she's trying to, sort of mitigate risk and deal with it. And it's crazy. I know how it feels to be hacked. Remember I told y'all my Facebook account was hacked. Yeah, so we just got to be nice to people. Yeah, check the spam. But for the most part, if you're in any of the courses, you should definitely have info@tamratbush.com saved as a contact, like actually save it down as a contact, because when the emails come out, it won't go to spam. It'll go directly to your inbox. It'll go to your inbox. Yeah, pickle juice. I like dill pickles. I just can't eat them all the time. I haven't really just drank pickle juice. That's an acquired taste. That's an acquired taste. But I did buy some relish today because I actually made some tuna salad. I made some tuna salad that I'm going to eat tomorrow, but I like to make it in advance. So like when I go to eat it, it'll be cold. So I bought some relish, and I made my salad up. It's so good, y'all, too. I tasted it. I'm like, ooh, y'all know I'm greedy. It just tastes so good. I love a good tuna salad, and I have been craving it too because I haven't had it in years. I used to make it a lot when I was living in Buffalo. I don't know why I stopped making it when I moved down here. All right, let me see. Gohan, that depends on what your county and your state requires. It depends on that. Loyalty is going to depend on your birth state, your county. So like the Department of Health and Human Services, start there and try to see what your county requires. Yeah, they keep putting this WhatsApp number, and it's so obvious that it's a scam. So I'm like, listen, if y'all fall for it, I'm gonna get y'all. Y'all can get a whipping. Don't be getting scammed by nobody on my channel, because you know how I get down. If you don't hear it from me directly, ignore them and just report it. Yeah, it's horrible because they look at it as an opportunity when they see channels out here that have a consistent amount of content. Yeah. And I look at it as it comes with the territory, because the enemy stays busy. The enemy don't sleep. Just don't sleep. Let's see what y'all got up in here. So the only reason, okay, so let me tell y'all about the Facebook group. Okay, so here's why people are getting denied. People are getting denied because it's a number of reasons. It's not just one. When people go to try to join the Facebook group, they skip the questions. And so when they skip the questions and they just click submit, all of the answers to the questions come up blank. I don't know who you are. I can't match up your Facebook name with an email address. I don't have an email address to check to see if you actually pay for the subscription. And or you forgot to fill out the Google form, because there's a form that you have to fill out in order to be approved to join the Facebook group. So if you've done any of those things, then that's probably why you were denied. And if you were denied, if you just submitted the Facebook join request without completing all of the questions, there's no way for me to email you to tell you what you missed because I don't have anything to go on. And so I have a system in place. We have a system in place that we follow to get people approved to join the Facebook group. And we have a system in place to monitor if people are keeping up with their monthly subscriptions. We have a system in place when someone cancels their subscription. Like all of these things have to be monitored because people have been trying to get into the group without paying. And, it's not fair to me and it's not fair to those individuals that pay. It's only $14.99 a month, you know. So all I can say is when you log on to the Thinkific platform, you just go back and reread what the requirements are and just do a double check to see if you missed anything. That's all I ask. And also what's happening is people are not checking their emails. I've had people that have tried to join the Facebook group and they answer all the questions, but they forgot to complete the Google form. So I'll send them an email and say, hey, please complete the Google form so that we can approve your request. And so they're like not responding for weeks and weeks and weeks. They're not responding. So it's causing me to cancel their subscription to get their attention. And then they may come back later on and be like, hey, wait a minute, I signed up for the Facebook group, but I don't see that I've been approved. There's a reason. There's a reason. We have to have checks and balances with the private Facebook group because people are sharing out the link. They're sharing it out. They're sharing out the link for the Google form. They're sharing out the link for the Facebook group. I see it almost every day. Like today, I just denied 4 people. None of them answer any of the questions. And so when you don't answer any of the questions and I deny you, I'm actually typing in the reason you got denied. So basically, if you get denied, I'm going to tell you, hey, I don't see, or, here's what you need to do. Send me an email with a screenshot showing evidence that you subscribe. And then I never hear from them. Never hear from them. So that tells me that the links are being shared out. I know the links are being shared out because I can see it every day when people try to join that didn't pay. I can see it every single day. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few more steps to it than that. Mike's so focused. There's a few more steps. Yeah, vital check. Yep. 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 Fraudulent collection agency. The fraudulent collection agencies, those are easy. If you get comfortable with looking on the Secretary of State to see if they're registered, that's easy because a lot of collection agencies is just people that's buying debt portfolios. It's a lot of people out there, if they get some extra money, they just may go and buy a debt portfolio and try to collect on it. But it's literally people working from their cell phone inside their house and they're not a legitimate registered collection agency and they definitely don't have a bond. No. So it's not about waiting 5 days, Kristen. It's just that just make sure that you completed all of the requirements. I'm going to be looking at who's trying to join the group again on Sunday. I won't be working tomorrow, which is why I'm on with you all tonight. Yeah, I won't be doing any work at all tomorrow. That's okay. But if you're in one of the courses, especially the Secure Your Interest course, then you would have access to the Thursday night calls. I'm trying to give those individuals that have gotten the credit repair course this week some time to get acclimated before I add them into the call. They will be added in soon. Yeah, you can child support, you can treat them just like they're a collection agency because that's what they are. All right, so let's get into this list, this book list. I want you all to write these books down because y'all asked, so I'm gonna let y'all know what I've been reading. All right. Okay, so you already saw these are not all law books, just so you know. They're not, because there's a lot of other things going on that we need to be aware of. All right. So this book right here, this is an older book. Y'all, when I tell y'all we have so many books on our bookshelf at home, it's crazy. And we have books in the garage that won't even fit on the bookshelf, is crazy. But one of these books right here, this particular book right here, I don't even know. This is an older book, but I pulled it back out, so I don't even know if this book is like still available anywhere. Um, and y'all, I won't. I'll try my best to put the links down in the uh comment section of the video. So I'm hoping that you all can see that title. Now, those of you that have been on the Thursday calls, you know that we've been getting into a few different topics, right? We've been getting into different topics, so you'll understand why this book is on my reading list. All right, so make sure you write down, the title and the author. Necessary, don't sleep on it. What else we got over here? This book right here, I was actually having a conversation with Pray. I don't know if he's on this live. This is one of the other books that's on my reading list called The Great Controversy. This book was written by Ellen White. There's actually two versions of this book. This is the latest version. But if you go to try to find this book, try to find the version from 1888. This book talks about the fall of Satan. It's a really good read. It explains a lot. So this is The Great Controversy. Can y'all see that? No, y'all can see that. Past, present, and future. And how will it end? This is a really good read. Wait, so you said you just finished watching a litigation versus arbitration video? Did I put that in the course? Yeah, I promise you, I'll be remembering, but I don't be remembering. Because sometimes I just be in my flow. And I really do be forgetting. Now, I wanted to show y'all these books because these books were created by a good friend of mine, Dr. Emmanuel. And I'm actually going to show y'all the website for this one. I like these books because these books are actually coloring books for children, but it's a lot of good education for adults as well. I ordered 2 sets of these from him. Actually, seen them not too long ago here in Charlotte, but this is good reading for the babies. Very, very good reading for the babies. All right, so this is The People of Color in the Bible, Volume 1. And this is actually, when you look inside, it's a coloring book. But it's like I said, it's a good book. It's a good book. It's a good book for the babies. A really good book for the babies. Really good book. I'll show you all the website. Hold on 1 second. All right, so The People of Color in the Bible, People of color. I don't know why. I'm trying to see if you all can see this. People of color in the Bible. And when you open it up, like I said, this is it's like a coloring book. Coloring book. Coloring book. That is volume 1. This is volume 2, and volume 3. Volume 3. 1, 2, and 3. And all of them are coloring books. Oh, you're welcome. So this is a good book for the babies. Good education for the babies, for the youngins. This one right here is another one. People of color in the Bible. This is really, really good. Really, really good. Well, I'm glad that you all were able to join. I appreciate you so much. Mike, so focus, you looked it up for what? You trying to order a copy of your BC? I'm glad I was able to help you, AJ Mac. Glad I was able to help you. Okay. Let's see what else we got over here. These are this is actually a new one that I just ordered not too long ago. Actually, my husband ordered this one. This is a waterproof, it's a waterproof Bible. I can see that. Waterproof Bible. That's good to have. Yeah, so that is, I got some other books over here, but I don't want to bore you all with those details if you're not interested. What y'all talking about in the comments? Yeah, so like I was saying the other day on live, for those individuals that need access to liquid capital, I would definitely get into the credit repair course. And I'm due to drop the bundle, the credit repair course, along with the business credit mastery course. The bundle is going to drop on January the 7th. January the 7th. So you definitely want to look out for that. Look out for that, because those two courses coupled together is really going to help you out. Yeah, it's going to help you out in terms of getting access to the capital that you need. I more than likely, let me see. I don't know if there's going to be a call coming up this Thursday, but I'll let you all know. I will definitely let you know. So tell me some of the things that you all have been working on. I'm interested to hear. No, the class doesn't start on January 7th. It starts on the 21st. It starts on the 21st. That's the private banking class, the 21st. And it's going to run through March. It'll be every other week starting January the 21st. just so that you all know. So I know that you all are getting ready for tomorrow evening and Monday. So what are some of the activities that you have planned? Working on consumer law study. Yeah. Definitely take your time when you're studying because you don't want it to get overwhelming. You definitely don't want it to get overwhelming. And you don't want to be, you know, operating from a place of anxiety or stress. So take your time. Okay. No, Kristen, if you go to the website, the dates of the classes are actually on, because it's a 4-part series coming up and the dates are on there. I can't remember the dates offhand, but I know the first class is on the 21st. Okay, good, 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 good. No, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for, you know, the nonsense. It's time to really get down. It's time to buckle down and study. Yeah, that's the way you got to do it. So pull out your contracts, look and see how you were violated, try to match it up with the law that you've studied. Um, when you're looking at your contract, you definitely want to be looking at truth in lending because that's where you can get the most money. Yeah, exactly. You was that spacious and spaces girl? I cannot pronounce that. Sometimes you have to take a break. Yeah, because it's a lot to absorb. Exactly. Any free time that you have, spend it studying. Definitely don't spend it studying looking at the TV because that's not going to do you any good. It's not going to do you any good at all. Will not do you any good. Nope, it's not going to do you any good at all. Really take tomorrow and Sunday. Well, for me, I would say Sunday, because I'm not doing any work tomorrow. But when is New Year's Day? Is it Sunday? It's Sunday, right? It's Sunday. Take Sunday to really devise a plan to get some things together because it's going to be necessary. It's necessary. AJ Mack, that's what's up. That's what's up. And you have to make it plain. Just make it plain. That's all. Just make it plain. And don't try to sound too, I hate to say this, but sometimes when you send out the letters, if you sound too smart, they will think that you didn't write the letter, which is crazy. That's why I always recommend when you do those letters to handwrite them if you can, because I get when you're getting into certain letters, they're very lengthy and long, so it's not realistic for you to be able to write every single letter out by hand. It's just not realistic. When you say you didn't have an example, what do you mean? You don't necessarily want to work from a template. You just want to ask them to validate the debt. You know what I mean? You just want to ask them to validate the debt and go through the FDCPA and sort of paraphrase what it says in terms of what they're supposed to do. Mike's so focused, you have to have legal cause. You have to have legal cause. Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. That would be an example of legal cause. Mike. Meeting of the minds. You were the only one that signed. Yeah. You know that you have to have more than one signature in order to make it a binding agreement. Because AJ McAfee, a consumer reporting agency, they don't hold the debt, they just report it. So when you send debt validation letters, it's just going to go to the lender or the creditor or their collection agency. Mm-hmm. Right. For the CRAs, you're asking for them to, um, well, yeah, I guess in a way you're asking them to validate the debt, but they're just going to take it and send it to the company that's reporting the information. They're supposed to conduct an internal investigation, which they never do. That's what they're supposed to do. Yeah, so I would take Sunday, and just really take the time out to write out your plan if you have not already started working on that. Because this year is going to go really, really fast. It's going to go super fast. And next thing you know, it's going to be May or June, and you don't want to lose time. You don't want to waste time. You definitely don't want to waste time. Um, can the FDCPA or UCC be applied if an alleged debt was paid in full or you did not know the terms? I'm not sure what you mean. UCC is a commercial. That's a commercial document. So you're saying, I mean, you can use the FDCPA to your advantage if a debt collector did something unlawful in terms of attempting to collect the debt or how they communicated with you prior to the account being paid off. Yes. DMV support not if the contract is private. I don't know what that means. Woo! Less native. They marked them as paid in full. Yeah, I would definitely pull out the notices and see what happened with that. What exactly happened with that? Why did they mark them as paid in full though? Is there something that they promised you they would do? Were they in forbearance? What, I'm interested to know, like, what are the circumstances? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When people just be telling people to sue, it's like, and this is what I was talking about. I was talking about this before. Um, when you're getting ready to go to court, you have to be familiar with the civil rules of procedure. Basically, meaning you have to be familiar with the way that the courts are supposed to operate. Um, if you're not familiar, you don't want to get your case dismissed based on a technicality. If the contract is private, they won't report it on a UTC or report the debt paid in full. they'll say you received a loan and don't even report how much. They have to be in, they have to have, they would have had to have failed to perform some sort of requirement in order for them to be in default, or a designer. Okay, so then you should have the documentation bliss narrative that shows that you were supposed to be for those loans were supposed to be forgiven. And you can definitely go after the CRAs for reporting inaccurate information as well, because they failed to do their own internal investigation based on what was sent to them by the furnisher. Right. The court procedures. Civil rules of procedures according to your state. And you can actually also pull up the federal rules of civil procedure for federal court and study those. Because the thing of the matter is that you want to also be familiar with the conduct of attorneys and judges and what they're supposed to do and what they can't do. AJ Mack, do big name banks like, you know, who normally have arbitration clauses. You can't, so normally what it is you have to pull out that specific agreement and you have to look and see what the terms and conditions are that you're bound to. Because there's a lot of banks out there that don't have arbitration clauses. And in terms of the JS-44, that's later on in the process when you send your notice of intent. MISO Focus, and that's part of the problem. They're mostly digital and computerized. So they're digital and computerized. Which is, that's in essence, that is the entire problem, because they don't have reasonable procedures in place. They don't have reasonable procedures in place to ensure the accuracy of the information being reported and to protect your privacy. They don't have reasonable procedures in place because everything is so like automatic or digitized, right? Yeah, that's an admission. Oh yeah, that's definitely an admission. My sole focus, let's see, it says I'm going to hit them with the if there was a loan, but if no loan can be produced. Yeah, you want to have a little bit more, you want a stronger cause. You need legal cause. You need legal cause to rescind. Legal cause to rescind. If you haven't gotten into the um the resource center that I have on the website, I actually have a guide in there that you can follow that gives you 4 different elements that you can look for in a contract that gives you legal cause to rescind. The R.E.A.D.Y Resource Center. If you go into the R.E.A.D.Y Resource Center on the site, it outlines 4 different items to look for that will give you legal cause to rescind. So you want to have a strong argument. Definitely want to have a stronger argument. Yeah, right. That's true, Mike. That is very true. Listen, so when you all go out tomorrow evening, make sure that you stay safe. Safe. Yeah, legal cause to rescind. There was something that they failed to do legally that violated your rights. They either violated your rights or they failed to preserve your rights. That would give you legal cause to rescind. Look up the definition of legal cause. If you go into the about section, actually, if I follow me on any social media, I'm Tamara T. Bush everywhere. And so all of my links are inside of my bio. If you click on the links in my bio and you look at the main site where all of the courses are, that's where you can find everything. Doggone it, I'm done. I don't have anything else to drink but water. Yeah, that's it right there. Let me drop it in the chat. Hold on. I don't know why it won't let me put a comment in here. Hold on. Oh, because I'm not. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this up a different way because it has me logged into. It has my YouTube streaming on a different browser than where I'm logged in. So when I go to try to put in a comment, it won't let me. It's telling me that I have to create a channel to make a comment, which is crazy. All right, so let me see. Come on, computer. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so that's the website for you all. And don't forget that all most courses right now is 50% off. 50% off. The coupon is good until January, I think January the 7th. Yeah, January 7th. Coupon is good until January the 7th, so that means that you have 1 week to get the discount. And then actually on January the 8th is when I'm dropping the bundle for the credit repair, the business credit mastery, the liquidating and deposits course, the secret lenders list, along with the credit workshop webinar. Thank you so much. You do the same, my dear. I appreciate you. Yeah. And if you're not in the group, the Facebook group, get in the group. Definitely get in the group. Get in the group, y'all. Plan wisely. Use your tax returns wisely. Have a plan for your finances and credit. Definitely have a plan. Please have a plan. You don't want to look back a year from now and say, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Anybody on here was on the Thursday night call? No, I'm not going to cover that in the first series. AJ Mack. Man, time goes by. We almost been on here for an hour. What I'll do is when we hop on the Thursday call, the private call, I'll go into a little bit more detail on what that course is going to cover. I won't cover it here on YouTube. Are you in any of the courses, AJ? What courses are you in? Because the Thursday call is for existing students that are in the Secure Your Interest course so that I can get their questions answered. And then we go into some other information on those calls. Oh yeah, you can definitely go ahead and do that, Blanca. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is that's actually in the FDCPA. That is under that is under communication in connection with the collection of the debt. They're not supposed to communicate with a third party in an attempt to collect the debt. So that's in the FDCPA. Kristen said, dude, yeah, it was a good call. It was a really good call, wasn't it? The funny thing about the Thursday night's call is that they will literally just stay on there and let me talk. And I'm like, I'm not messing with y'all because y'all will let me sit up here and talk for hours. Yeah, Blanca, I would get that sent out right away. I would get that sent out right away. The thing of the matter is anything that you do, you want to do it in honor. I know it can be very emotional. Just write what you know. Um, just write it the best that you can. And it's okay because as you write more, you'll get better. You'll definitely get better. Um, it's a little nerve-wracking if it's your first letter, but as you continue to write more letters, you'll get better at it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, but I get it. Nervousness sort of comes with the territory because this is new. So when you initially write the first letter, I remember when I wrote my first letter, this was, oh my goodness, this was a long time ago. And I let my mother read it, and she was like, "You're telling way too much of your personal information." So I ended up having to rewrite the letter because she was like, "Why are you telling these people so much? Why are you giving them so much information?" And I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean?" She was like, "Take this out, take this." This. But I was only, I think I was in my early 20s. I was very young, very young. I was so young. She was like, you tell them way too much of your personal information. She said, these people don't care nothing about any of that. She said, take it out. And I had to go back and rewrite it, and I took it all out. I never forget it. It was like, you're telling them too much of your personal information. And this was actually a letter that I was writing to Fingerhut back then because stuff happened, right? I was young and dumb and didn't know. Yep. My first letter that I wrote was to Fingerhut. Too funny. Yeah, I know you want to do it correct, but the best way that you learn is through trial and error. And as long as you're expressing yourself, just express yourself. That's all I can say. Just express yourself and state the facts the best way that you know how. But go and read the code so that you know what they're required to do. Because when they don't respond in your favor, you still would need to know how to defend yourself. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. You got it. You got it, Blanca. You got it covered. Just don't be nervous. The best way to learn is to start before you're ready. Start before you're ready. You'll be fine. I just watched the arbitration versus litigation video. Also, I'm new to consumer law and I'm a contractor now. So I'm free for 9 weeks to dedicate that. Yeah, that's good because you want to have a dedicated amount of time to study. It's easier for you to learn quicker when you can dedicate time every day to study. All right, y'all. Yeah, yeah, you are. Everything starts in the mail. Everything starts in the mail. Court starts in the mail. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Blessings to you all. Yep, I just wanted to hop on, spend a little time with you all this evening because I knew that I was not going to be hopping on tomorrow. Um, so I will more than likely do an upload into the private Facebook group tomorrow because I know that people are asking questions about credit in the group, and they're asking questions about their sole proprietorships, things of that nature. So yes, peace and love, peace and love. Actually, both case courses, AJ Mac, both the secure your interest course and the credit repair course. The thing about the credit repair course is that the consumer reporting agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, all three of them are under a mandatory arbitration clause. Actually give you the snippet, actually give you the links to the arbitration clause along with the section that applies to you, along with the forms that you need to know and understand in order to move forward with filing arbitration. I'm literally taking you A to Z in the credit repair course. How to clean up your credit. I go into detail. I give you all the forms and everything that you need for the 4-day block and remove method. I give you, there's so many letters in that course. There's so many letters. There's letters for medical, there's letters for charge-offs, there is letters in there for repossession, there's all kinds of stuff in there. I'm giving you the initial letter, and then I'm giving you the second letter that you send to follow up. I'm giving you all, the method of verification letters, the response to send back to them when they try to say that you hired a credit repair agency. Like I'm giving you all the sauce in that how to clean your credit course. Yep. Yeah. So the secure your interest course, that's a different course from the secure your credit course or the credit repair course. Two different courses. Yep. The secure your interest course is a class that I did back in September. Hmm. Okay, that's fine. All right, y'all, we coming up on an hour, so I just wanted to hop on here and show some love, spend a little bit of time with you all. Um, Definitely be safe out here if you're going out tomorrow or Sunday. Well, most people are going to be going out tomorrow evening. If you're going out tomorrow evening, you might want to be in somebody's sanctuary. Let me see if I can drop the link, AJ. It's let me see if I can drop the link for you. Hold on. Let me see. I had it pulled up. That's the link right there for the credit course. You can actually. Y'all remember to use that 50% off coupon now. Use the 50% off coupon. If you go into the community section of the channel, I dropped the coupon the other day. The coupon right now for all of the courses that are where I'm giving a discount, here's the coupon code right here. That's the coupon code, year end. Coupon code is year end. Yep, that's the coupon code. That's it. Get in there, get the discount, y'all. I got this. The credit repair course, I'm literally giving you everything. 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 And the beauty about the way that the courses are set up, I can go in and add stuff to it at any time. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So y'all got this. Be empowered. Be empowered. Be empowered. You got this. Remember, it is what you say it is. Be confident. Just get out there and do what it is you have to do to get the job done legally. Make sure you're in honor. Make sure you are in honor. Don't you know that's how he works? That's how he works. Oh, you did. You just started following me today. Oh, wow. Wow. Yes, sir. I'm so grateful that you're here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, that's the coupon. So you got in right on time because I literally just dropped that course earlier this week. I was trying to get it in before the beginning of the year, so that people can, because I know people are going to be trying to get some things done. So it was important to me to make sure that people had access to that resource so they can hit the ground running. Yep. Need for you all to hit the ground running. All right. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for taking the time out with me this evening. I appreciate you all. Get the likes up. I need the engagement on the channel. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the video out. Definitely share it out. All right. All right, y'all. I will see y'all soon. Y'all be safe out there. Don't go and do nothing crazy. Yes. DWM support. I'm just being obedient. I really, truly am. That's all I can say. Blessed Native, welcome to the channel. I'm so happy you here. I love y'all to bits. I really do. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, y'all, I'm gonna hop off. Peace and blessings. Keep it classy. Y'all make sure y'all keep it classy. Ready Nation, stand up. Seriously, stand up. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and I will see you all in the next video. Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings.